Welcome to Mariners Fan Central.
Attention, Mariners faithful. The playoff race just got a lot more complicated. Breaking news has just dropped, and it could change the course of our season. Don't waste another second. Subscribe now and hit the bell to get the inside scoop on what's happening behind the scenes and how it impacts the team. We have the exclusive information you need. Hey, Ems fans, this is your trusted commentator. Before we dive deep into this analysis, which you all deserve, I want to ask for a favor. To get access to the fastest news, the most in-depth analysis, and exclusive insights about our team, subscribe to this channel. It's the best way to keep up with every move the Mariners make and to be part of our community, the most passionate one in Seattle. I guarantee you won't find more dedicated and detailed coverage anywhere else. The Seattle Mariners season, which seemed promising and on the rise, has just taken a serious hit, and I'm not just talking about the recent losing streak. The news of our outfielder Victor Robles' 10-game suspension, handed down by the MLB after an incident in a rehab game, couldn't have come at a worse time. For those who have been following closely, the situation is more than just a simple suspension. It's a symptom of a larger problem that the team needs to face now, and with urgency. The suspension of Robles, who is still on the injured list, is a significant setback. The incident, which occurred on Monday when he threw his bat in the direction of pitcher Joey Estes, is unacceptable and, unfortunately, the kind of action that the MLB does not forgive. The 10-game sanction is a clear message, and although he can appeal, as our colleague Ryan Davis points out, the reality is that the suspension will be served at the MLB level. This means that even after his activation, Robles will miss valuable time on the field exactly when the team most needs depth and options. Robles' absence is felt not only on the field, but also in the team's dynamic. He was showing signs of recovery from his shoulder injury, which has sidelined him since April 6th, and his .203 batting average in 10 games before he was sidelined shows the potential he could bring to our lineup. The injury was already a dark cloud over his season, but the suspension now makes it even more uncertain. The Mariners are in a delicate moment. With a 68-59 record, we still hold the third American League wildcard spot, but the margin is frighteningly small. We are only 2.5 games ahead of the Cleveland Guardians, who are breathing down our necks, and the Kansas City Royals, who have been performing at a 7-3 clip in their last 10 games, are approaching dangerously. The confidence we built with our solid performance in July and early August is now eroding with his losing streak. It's as if the energy of the entire team is being drained. Robles' suspension in this context is a cold shower. The timing couldn't be worse. We are already struggling to maintain momentum, and now we have to deal with another loss, a significant one, just as the playoff race is intensifying. Robles' absence forces manager Scott Servais to make lineup adjustments, and with the injured list already heavy, this puts additional pressure on the healthy players. We need consistency and stability, and with every new injury or suspension, the task becomes more difficult. The situation requires the front office and coaching staff to come together to find internal solutions. There is no room for hesitation. The young talents need to rise to the challenge, and the veterans must take the lead and steady the ship in turbulent waters. The hope is that this adversity can, in some way, motivate the roster to unite and fight with even more grit. Robles' situation is a reminder that every action, on and off the field, has consequences. The team needs discipline, focus, and above all, professionalism to overcome this moment. It is crucial that the team does not lose its cool. The pressure is mounting, the opponents are closing in, and every game from now on is a final. The mindset must be one game at a time, without being discouraged by the recent losses. Robles' suspension, although frustrating, cannot be an excuse for despondency. On the contrary, it must be a call to action. The roster is talented and has the potential to go far, but potential only translates into wins with effort, and at this moment, with an extra dose of determination. The team has a recent record of 1-6, a vertiginous drop compared to our performance at the beginning of the month. This kind of performance is not acceptable for a team with playoff aspirations. It's time to do some self-analysis, to identify the weak points and to correct them quickly. Robles' absence from the lineup is a loss, but it's not insurmountable. Other players need to step up their game and take responsibility. The offense needs to rediscover its power. The defense must be solid, and the pitchers, especially the bullpen, need to be sharp. The season is at a tipping point. We either stand up and fight, or we risk seeing the wild card spot slip through our fingers. Robles' suspension is bad news. There's no denying it, but it can also be the spark that ignites our inner fire. The time is now. This suspension of Victor Robles, as I see it, is more than an individual punishment. It is a symptom of the tension and pressure the team is feeling at this crucial moment. In an environment where every pitch, every hit, and every defensive play matters, Robles' attitude, no matter how frustrated he was, shows that the team needs to keep its cool and its total focus on the goal. The MLB was clear, and the punishment is harsh, but it is a reminder to everyone on the roster that professionalism is non-negotiable. The question now is how the team will respond. Robles' suspension, along with the slump, creates a perfect storm of adversity, but it is in moments like these that a team's character is truly tested. The news is, without a doubt, a setback for the Seattle Mariners, but the team still has the tools and talent to overcome it. Robles' suspension is a loss, but not the end of the world. The team has depth and needs to trust its other players to fill the void. The playoff race is getting tighter and tighter, and now is the time to show what we're made of. My analysis is that this news, as negative as it is, can serve as a catalyst for the team. It is a time for unity, to close ranks, and to focus exclusively on wins. The margin for error has shrunk drastically, and every game from now on is a final. Tactical discipline and emotional maturity will be the differentiators. Now, I want to know from you, the real fans, how do you see this situation? Can Robles' suspension decisively impact our playoff run? What should manager Scott Servais do to fill the gap in the lineup? And most importantly, do you think the team has the ability to reverse this losing streak and secure the playoff spot? Leave your opinions in the comments, because your voice is fundamental to our community. If you liked our analysis, like this video, comment, and to not miss any of our bulletins, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. I'm committed to bringing you the best coverage of the Seattle Mariners, continuously, seriously, and passionately. Until next time, and let's go Mariners!